Happy Friday, everybody. I got some charts for you. Keep an eye out for some this weekend. I try to do extra over the weekend. I usually do a recap of what took place on some of the calls I had. I've had some good ones. I've had some that, kind of fell flat, but, that's the name of the game in the stock market. So nothing like doing, charts over coffee and Beatles in the background. It puts me in a good mood and gets me focused. So the first one I got is BTOG, $1.70 a share. It's a bottom play. It's a very low float China play. So some people stay away from China plays for whatever reason. I do not. I think they have a ton of potential. This one had a recent reverse split. So, that's why the float's tiny and some of these really take off. So it's started to test the 50-day moving average at 215 overnight last night and a little bit this morning. It's feel like it's revving its engines. So a move above it, and this could really shake loose. So these have a potential to run like the Dickens. So I would definitely put this one on your radar. I think it's around $1.80 right now when I checked a few minutes ago. So I do like that one a lot. QTEX, this one's been a hot one. Been running up the charts. It's closed at $3 a share. It tested $3.41 yesterday before the pullback. Still had 42% gains yesterday, and they had a ton of gains the day before. Rule of thumb is, they can go for 3 days, so I think you're going to see continuation today. Then you might see some profit taking maybe end of the day or into Monday. So, this one could definitely test 5 with the momentum that it's carrying. So keep an eye on that one. BBAI, $4.94 a share. Strong move off the 20-day moving average, and now it has a 200-day moving average in its sights around the 530 mark. There's some resistance right there, and you could have some strong volume to push through, but just keep that in mind. If you see it hitting there in 530 and it keeps getting pushed back, it might be taking a pause there, but sometimes you can get a ton of buyers step in there and blast through the resistance, and then they can really go. So next one's NTCL, 81 cents a share. The strong buys yesterday had tested a 200-day moving average at 83 cents a share before pullback. Had highs at the $1.17 mark. If this can close above the the moving average at the 200, yeah, okay, I'm reading that. I'm sorry about that. I'm just checking my notes. I'm like, I scribble a lot. My wife gets on me for that, but she offered to do the notes. I'm like, you're not even here when I do the notes, so it's going to be a little difficult for that, hon. But so a close above the 200-day moving average sets up for a strong continuation. If it can do that, it pops one, and it can really get rolling there. So SPCE is another one I've highlighted. It's been on a nice run. 453. It closed at strong move, like I said, and the sector is red hot. So I see this possibly testing the highs at around 5 near term. So I think we can get there. So we'll see about that. ORBS, I've highlighted this one too. I'm waiting for the strong move on this. It's closed at 96 cents. Continues to hold strong above the 20 and the 50-day moving average, and a break of 1 could really send this one. It tested 125 recently, and I think it can test it again, and a move above that, it's got a ton of room to go. So I've seen that a double top on that at 125 on the chart recently. So get above that and you could really catch fire. The 200-day moving average on that is up around 361. I'm certainly not saying it's going to run right up to that, but it's a nice goal. It's when you clear moving average and it starts trending in the right direction, then you start looking at where the next one is, and that's where it sits. So I like that one a ton. And NUAI 465, it closed above the 50-day moving average, and if it holds a support, this could pop 5 and really go. So just put that one on your radar as well. I'm going to be doing some more charts over the weekend, so make sure to take a look at those. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Check some of the past videos, and I've had some good ones. I've had some fall flat, but the ones that take off have really taken off. So I'm pretty happy about that overall. So I'll just be checking in probably later on, and have a great trading day, everybody, and see you later.